News tonight, just days after the attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump. Tennesseans are traveling to Wisconsin to support him at the Republican National Convention. News 2's Nikki McGee spoke with one delegate on the ground about the tone of the event just days after the Trump attack.
You know, we would be having a different convention right now had that bullet been just 1 inch closer to his head.
Alternate Delegate Rick Williams estimates he's one of roughly 200 Tennesseans showing up in full force at the RNC. Days after Trump's attempted assassination, he says the tone isn't doom and gloom, but instead upbeat and optimistic.
He's here and ready to go. They tell me after Saturday's incident, he even played a round of golf at 9 a.m. yesterday. The mood is very upbeat here, and we're more excited than ever about his chances of winning in November.
Tennessee delegates and lawmakers in attendance sported Orange Monday to show Trump's support in the volunteer state. Some believe Saturday's event may have even made Trump a stronger candidate in the eyes of the American people.
He's a fighter. I think that day he stood up, he wanted to know the people he was okay, and we're going to carry on. And that's when he raised his fist in the air. And it was an amazing photo of the flag behind him bleeding. Amazingly, he was lucky enough to survive.
Although Williams found Trump's attack disturbing, he says he's not surprised. He says it's one of the many attempts he's seen to try to prevent Trump from returning to the Oval Office. However, he does hope Trump's campaign will take note and take more steps to protect him.
They've tried to stop him every way, and, you know, it does not surprise me. I would wish now at this point he would actually use bulletproof glass at his events, because America can't afford to lose this man right now. He's got to become president.
In Nashville, Nikki McGee, News 2.
Now, Trump is scheduled to be in Nashville July 27th to speak at a Bitcoin conference. News 2 reached out to Metro Police about security for the event. They referred us to the U.S. Secret Service, who have not shared any information. Stay with News 2 for the latest developments in the assassination attempt of former President Trump. We will update you on air and online at WKRN.com.